Sex sells, that's for sure. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 needlessly sexualized TV characters. For this list, we'll be looking at small screen characters who were objectified in their depictions. And while we'll be including both male and female characters, we're excluding animated ones, as that's a list for another time.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
Try a little more, just a little bit, just a little bit. Try a little more, yeah.
Number 10, Clark Kent, Smallville. Despite the brawny physique and skin-tight attire, Superman was never really known for his sex appeal. That goes double for his mild-mannered alter ego Clark Kent.
Your turn, Clark. Promise I won't peek.
The TV series Smallville didn't seem to care, however, as it titillated its audience with a hunky portrayal of the last son of Krypton in his adolescent years.
I'd like to liquidate my account, my entire account.
The show pretty much did away with the wholesome Boy Scout persona in the very first episode when they stripped our teenage pre-suits down to his underwear, tied him to a cross, and had an S painted on his bare chest. Seems they really wanted to emphasize his Man of Steel abs from the get-go.
Wait. Where you going?
Number 9, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. No stranger to sexualization, Wonder Woman's early comic book days notoriously featured the Amazon warrior bound in some rather suggestive positions.
You must tell me, please. Where is the Falcon?
And 1975's Wonder Woman TV show put the character's overt sexual beginnings back at the forefront.
Just take it easy. I'll make you feel like a million in a jiffy.
Not only was actress Linda Carter's Wonder Woman costume particularly revealing, the show also often focused on fan service prior to her transformation too, and it's safe to say we rarely see her male superhero counterparts in outfits quite as skimpy quite so often. Luckily, the iconic character persevered, evolving into the kick-ass hero/role model she is today.
In the name of all that is good in this world, I hereby complete the mission of the Amazons by ridding this world of you forever.
Number 8, Scott McCall, Teen Wolf. You'd be forgiven if you forgot that MTV's Teen Wolf series was based on a couple of 80s movies of the same name. Because other than the protagonist being a teen who transforms into a werewolf, the show and its namesake movie franchise share very little in common. The biggest difference, however, might be the character's sexual nature, as MTV's version sees the titular teenager appear near naked a lot.
Mom!
Is this a party or a date?
Also, despite the fact that Scott turns into a notoriously furry beast with some regularity, the creature is for some reason a lot less hairy this time around. Yep, gone is the shaggy high school party animal, and in its place is a teen heartthrob with bulging muscles to spare.
Yeah, alright, so everything's good. No.
Number 7, 7 of 9, Star Trek Voyager. It's not often the words Star Trek and super sexy are used in the same sentence.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look beautiful as well.
But there's no way around it when discussing the character 7 of 9, a former Borg drone who joined the crew of the Starship Voyager, a crew led by the first female central character in a Star Trek series.
Aren't you gonna scamper away? Make some futile attempt to cover yourself?
When Kate Mulgrew, who played Captain Janeway, refused to let her character be sexualized, the producers found their fan service elsewhere with this series edition, portrayed by actress Jeri Ryan.
I may be new to individuality, but I'm not ignorant of human behavior. I've noticed your attempts to engage me in idle conversation. And I see the way your pupils dilate when you look at my body.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The ex-Borg is given what appears to be the galaxy's most form-fitting catsuit to wear, leaving very little to the imagination. In her defense, 7 of 9's appearance and outfit were mostly designed by the Doctor, who was pretty much in love with her. Number 6, Xena, Xena Warrior Princess.
You're Xena, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, I finally get to meet the warrior princess herself.
On a journey to redeem herself from a dark past, Xena is one warrior princess you definitely don't want to mess with. But amidst all the butt-kicking brutality and character-driven storylines, the show made sure to highlight Xena's feminine assets. while for the most part, not objectifying male characters to the same degree, especially in later seasons. Xena's fetching battle attire always seemed to perfectly display her lethal legs. And another thing, for a series about warriors, there are a surprising amount of bathing scenes showing our heroine stripped down in shower and bath settings. Number 5, Oliver Queen, Green Arrow. Arrow. Is there such a thing as too many training montages? Apparently not on the CW series Arrow. Here, Starling City's Emerald Archer seems to average at least one sweaty workout scene per episode, whether it's an intense bout of extreme exercise or a sparring session with his bodyguard.
Variable acceleration. Fighters work at the same pace. You switch it up, throw your opponent off his game.
Did we mention these instances are almost always sans shirt? Shots of the shirtless star even played a role in the show's advertising, with promotional material emphasizing actor Stephen Amell's chiseled physique.
Fight me, boy. You're armed. I'll take your blades from you once you're through with them.
Heck, based on the ads alone, one might wonder if he owned a shirt at all.
She knows, Diggle, about me. It was my secret of her life.
It's not just your secret anymore, Oliver.
Number 4, Sydney Fox, Relic Hunter. She's a sophisticated professor of ancient studies who moonlights as an explorer in pursuit of antique artifacts. She's also portrayed by former model Tia Carrere. And perhaps therein lies the reason writers of the fantasy adventure program Relic Hunter found as many reasons as possible to have their leading actress stripped down to her underwear.
What are you doing? Shh.
As a matter of fact, the show's initial opening credits even include a shot of Carrere taking her top off. Is this a confident woman fully in charge of her sexuality, challenging those around her to see her body as more than a sexual object? Actually, yes. But we doubt most viewers got deep enough into the show's layers to notice the sex positivity.
Trust me?
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
Number 3, Archie Andrews, Riverdale.
Good morning to you too.
Less talking, more touching, Andrews.
Fixtures of the comic book scene for many decades, Archie and the gang have been bringing good-natured hijinks to readers for generations. This led to a splashy live-action TV adaptation on the CW, but much like the network's other teen dramas, they toned down the wholesomeness and cranked up the sex appeal.
I'd like to show you what I got in him.
Each character looks like they hit the genetic jackpot, but it's Archie who changes the most from page to screen. Once a skinny, love-struck teen, the affable redhead is now a full-on muscular beefcake, with quite possibly television's most chiseled six-pack abs. We don't remember this lovable group looking like a bunch of Calvin Klein models.
Last one in gets the sticky maple.
Number 2, Daisy Duke, the Dukes of Hazzard.
Looky here, looky here. What do we got here?
Her heart was always in the right place, but Miss Duke had a habit of landing in trouble, not unlike her rascal cousins.
Sugar, can't you find it in your big, warm heart to not give my poor little cousins a nasty, nasty ticket?
Well...
Cletus?
Maybe just this once for you, Daisy.
But this rogue Southern Belle's mischievous nature isn't her claim to fame. Daisy Duke will forever be immortalized by the seriously short denim shorts that bear her name. You know the ones. Daisy was rarely seen not wearing a version of the iconic ensemble, and if she was probably in a short skirt or bikini. To be clear, we're not saying women can't wear hot pants, but the show does tend to treat her more like a pair of hot pants than a person. And believe it or not, when Jessica Simpson took on the role in the 2005 film adaptation, it was even worse.
Oops.
Damn, that's hot.
Here, maybe this will help.
Bless you.
Before we unveil our final pick, here are some honorable mentions. Marjorie Tyrell, Game of Thrones.
Remember our little secret.
Max Guevara, Dark Angel. Evil Queen, Regina Mills, Once Upon a Time.
Blueberry. Not bad. But I prefer apple.
Sam Evans, Glee.
You know what, dude? Like, if you choose to be jealous of my hardcore rock and bod, that's on you.
Chrissy Snow, Three's Company.
Well, this is typical getting a girl pregnant. Only a man would do a thing like that.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Female Lifeguards. Baywatch. Baywatch is one of the most watched shows in television history, and we can't help but think the eye candy had something to do with the high ratings.
What do you know? I did get to heaven.
You're right.
Well, pretty much everyone who donned one of those iconic red uniforms was objectified to some degree. Did the Hoff ever button a shirt? The female characters especially were given the over-sexualized treatment, as they were almost always in swimwear and almost always wet. But standing out among the pack is Pamela Anderson, even while surrounded by a cornucopia of supermodel-level hot lifeguards. Of course, what Baywatch is really famous for, aside from the attractive cast, are the running shots. Yep, Baywatch made sexy slow-mo a thing, and for that, we thank them.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.